As for whether the Old Testament teaches the Trinity, again, as I said several times already, it depends what you mean by teach the Trinity. As I said, I don't believe that the Old Testament uses the same philosophical categories that we find in Nicene Trinitarian Christianity. I've never argued that. But I do think, just as the New Testament does, that the Old Testament affirms a plurality of divine persons, even though it affirms monotheism in numerous texts, and that it ascribes divine titles, prerogatives, and attributes not to one person, but to three divine persons, and it does so very consistently. So that's what I have to say on that point.
Yep, I agree, Jonathan. It is a philosophical construct. If you go back to the history, if you read any Bible dictionary, don't believe the teachers or the preachers, you'll see that most take it back to the so-called Cappadocian fathers of the 4th century, 5th century. So it's wholly philosophical. You won't find it in the Old Testament, as my opponent has conceded. There is no one verse really teaching that 3 Yahwehs equals 1 Yahweh. If I understood Jonathan correctly, that's his position, and you will never find it, because that's just a contradiction in terms. It's something like that. That's all I can say.